All right, I should be live. I'm just quickly sharing out to the Morning Wood page. I already did that for the Facebook group, sharing it out on the Earl Sports Bets Twitter, which, if you're not following already, we're at 96 followers. So, might be doing a little bit of a giveaway on that for that soon. Um, Once it hits 100. So, a little bit of a snippet there. But, do that, and then the Discord that I'm part of, post it there, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the stream. This and this. Ooh, did I just what the fuck did I just do? Let's delete that. What the heck did I just copy? Oh, okay, that's just never mind. I did the right thing. And whatever. But okay, let's go ahead and get started for today. Sorry about that. How's it going? It was it was not a good CS day today. Um it was 1-2. Got the win from that the first game, the Astralis Bad News Bears game, but I don't know. The other two games, I had Spirit, they got swept, and Vitality. Wow, they that was a very, very intense series, and it was a lot of fun to watch, but unfortunately, just did not work out the way that I wanted it to. 100 followers on Twitter will be doing a 7-day package. Yep, 7-day package giveaway. Yep. Got my end pick. Yeah, you got your ends pick right. Vitality let us down. They did for sure. Um, yeah, I just we'll go ahead and look at yesterday. Obviously, the first game of the day, I had Vitality. No, sorry, Bad News Bears, Astralis under 50.5 rounds. That one finished at 49. Can we start throwing up some red flags? On Astralis's pick of Nuke, it was 16-13. That is way closer than Astralis should have had that one. Inferno looked good, 16-4. But Nuke, 16-13? Astralis, come on. That's your map pick. You should be winning that one 16-5, like you did their map pick. A little bit of red flags going on in my head about that one. Looking at the Ents and Spirit game, I can't explain it. Is Ents for real right now, or I don't really know what's going on with it. Shut up, Nick. We'll go over that in a minute. I is Ents the real deal? They 16-11, 16-5. Spirit swept them today. Honestly, I don't think Spirit's that good of a team. Now, Spirit and Bad News Bears are both eliminated. They still have to play their last couple games because it's a round robin. They have to do that. But both teams are done. They're no longer in the tournament. And I guess that's going to set a little bit of a different mindset for it. And then the final game, yeah, that heroic Vitality game. After that Vertigo, I thought that series was done. I thought Vitality was toast. And then all of a sudden, Vitality took Heroic's map pick, had a really good T side on Nuke, which was weird to see. And then that was a banger on the last map, 16-13 on Inferno. So very close there, but we'll see. D has been super consistent for the past 3 months and into this tournament. Yeah. And you have Dodo had a good game, and Hades has been looking good. Ready for the I mean, he definitely showed some progress today. We'll go ahead and look at them real quick. Yeah, Dodo had a really good day, plus 23, went 45 and 22. Diha, a solid day for him, plus 14. And Hades had a plus 8. He did solid. Except the big thing is that for Spirit, they're done. But Some Die Young, you have to do better. Dexter had to have a better tournament. Mir did fine. He was positive. But that was very disappointing to see Spirit go down like that. They're now 0-3, and no, I thought Spirit would have had a shot to possibly get through to the groups, but or playoffs, but that's no longer a. Yeah, he was really, just Hades' positioning and his impact looks loads better than Lucky. I agree. But Lucky has not looked good. And I mean Astralis. I mean they did win today, but that was a little bit of a struggle win. I really feel like that was not what they wanted. Well, Lucky was actually quite solid today. Lucky was plus 18. That's fine. Dupree was plus 28. That's fine. Granted, they won 16-4 and 16-13. They better be positive. Everybody besides Magic's were positive today. Magic's was a -2. But let's go ahead and get into today's slate, and we'll go ahead and start breaking down my plays. But yeah, real quick, I'm ESL Pro League record 6-3. So after a losing day, still up 3 units. We got some nice plus money bets. I forgot to put in what the plus 134 for that. This is what I want. We'll go ahead and take that down. Forgot to put the number for the heroic play that I like. But we'll go ahead and start off with this one. Spirit and Bad News Bears, the battle of the two 0-3 teams that are both eliminated. This is very similar. I feel like I'm repeating myself with these Bad News Bears games because they're not good. They really. I mean, we didn't expect them to be. But this is bad. They lost all 6 maps so far that they've done, and I don't expect, even with Spirit being as bad as they have been, I still think Spirit sweeps tomorrow. My personal bet for this one, I have Spirit and Bad News Bears going under 53.5 rounds. So 53 rounds divided by 2 is about 26.5. I want to say I want to get the right numbers up for this so that so 53 divided by 2, 26.5 rounds. So essentially saying 16-10 would be the most that Bad News Bears can score on this one. I got that at -103 on my book. I even with Spirit playing as bad as they are, they should still be able to roll over Bad News Bears. That's the team that everybody should be rolling over. So taking this one to go under. There's once again with this one, there's no betting Spirit at -667. There's no betting Spirit to sweep at -227. For this one, it's you got to take the rounds. You got to take the rounds under because the lines are just way too wide. You have under 55.5. Yeah, can't bet the other one. Yeah, I agree. There's no way you do that. Do Bad News Bears have a chance to take one map versus Spirit? No, they do not. No, I don't know about that. Yeah, probably not. I could see Bad News Bears going 0-10 on the 10 maps that they play in the ESL Pro League, and the most they scored was the 13 against Astralis. I just don't see it happening for them, even with how bad they've been looking. Even how bad Spirit's been looking, there's no. I don't see Bad News Bears taking a map off of them. All right, next up, we'll go over this ENCE and Heroic game. This Heroic team is really good. I mean, we have been mentioning this, and solid performance from them today against Vitality. Yes, they lost their own map pick of Nuke, but even that one was close. And then they beat they beat Vitality, who hadn't lost a map this pro league either, and they even played against ENCE. So looking at it, Heroic should just 2-0 this one. I know ENCE has been playing really good. Heroic's been better. Heroic's going to win the group. Honestly, if we look at, I don't think we actually can get futures on this anymore. Can we? Can we get futures on this? ESL Pro League Group B, Group C, or just Group D? Okay, no, they don't have it for to win the entire thing anymore. I would still pick them to win. I think Heroic really has a good shot to repeat back to back with the ESL Pro Leagues. I feel like that's just a solid spot. Over 65.5. You think ENCE will play them closely? Maybe. I just don't see ENCE grabbing a map, and you saying the over 65.5, meaning that they're going to most likely go to 3 maps or an overtime in one of the maps, and the other one go 30. So that one's just a little bit sketchy for me. I have Heroic to sweep this series at a plus 137. I feel like that's the spot I want to get to. Heroic has been nuts. 6-1 in their maps. The only one they lost was that close nuke against Vitality today. Yeah, I'm grabbing ENCE to sweep. Most of these series have ended up in sweeps. There's been two series that have not been sweeps. One was on day one with Astralis and Spirit. The next was Heroic and Vitality today. So when out of the first 7 of these series sweeps, yeah, I'm going to be grabbing another sweep today with Heroic versus Ents. And then this one makes me feel gross. Next one is the Astralis Vitality game. And Vitality is a -169. I think this one's going to be close. I think this one's going to be a really close matchup. Vitality, once again, lost today, 2-1. Really close series. But they've also 2-0'd Bad News Bears and 2-0'd Ents. And look what Ents has done since they played. So I really do think Vitality is the strong number 2 in this one. And they're going to be grabbing that number 2 spot. And for this one, I got Vitality, and I think this one's going to go 3 maps, so I grabbed them at the -169. I just cannot take a team to sweep Astralis right now. I know Astralis got swept by Ents, and in theory, Vitality should sweep them as well. But there's something about this Astralis team. I know they didn't come in well into this tournament, where they barely beat Spirit. They got swept by Ents, and then they pounded the team that they were supposed to pound. But I just don't know with this Astralis team. Lucky has not looked good this entire tournament. I think he's averaging like 0.36 op kills around or something. Not particularly anything good. I'm on Vitality. I just don't think Astralis has what it takes right now to be winning the group. I think Ents ends up slipping into that 3 spot. To be completely honest, I think that after Ents beat Astralis, I think that's their ticket in. But I am taking Vitality -169 today or tomorrow against Astralis. Heroic in ESL Pro League is equivalent to Navi in ESL Clone. Yeah, pretty much. You have the total maps played under 2.5. I think Astralis don't have the stuff to make a wrap right now. I agree right now, especially with the way that Vitality's been playing. It's a really good spot for them. And Astralis with Lucky, if Astralis had Zipix instead of Lucky, I would have said this one's going 3, and I maybe even favor Astralis on this one. With Lucky and no Zipix, I'm all over Vitality. That Bad News Bear map sealed the deal for me. Astralis are rough, yeah, and just give them time. Guaranteed by the next tournament, which is I believe not HLTV. That's the website I'm looking at right now. I believe it's Blast Fall is the next one. Of course I can't find them. Let me click on news. Blast Fall in a month. Give them there. I think Lucky will be more connected then, and you're getting a better spot with you think it'll be a new roster by then? Maybe. We'll reevaluate them in a month. If they have the same roster that they do in this ESL Pro League, I think they could have a shot at Blast Fall groups. But for right now, I cannot back Astralis. So I'm grabbing Vitality in this one. But before I go and head on out for today, real quick, if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. If you guys haven't followed our Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, and Premium Plays, all of that is linked in the description as well. So go ahead and check that out. Me and Nick will also be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Right? Tomorrow is, 11 a.m. For not Game Time Decision, but the Earle Sports Bet Show. We'll be going over the baseball slate. And I believe there's a football game tomorrow. So going over that as well. But recap before I head on out. For the Spirit Bad News Bears game, I like it to go under 53.5 rounds. There's no way you can bet any of these lines for Spirit, so take the under 53.5. For the Heroic and Ents, I'm going right back to Heroic to sweep Ents tomorrow. I got that at a +137. And the final play for the day is Vitality at a -169 against Astralis. Yes, I know I normally don't lay that type of chalk, but for this one, I think that is the best play for this game. But that's going to wrap it up for the Counter-Strike show. All right, let's have a good night. Let's make up to some money. I agree. Let's do that. But that's going to wrap it up for the stream. Want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, Let's make some money. Let's cash some bets with some in the ESL Pro League of Counter Strike tomorrow. Good luck, guys.